المقدمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. In Ramadan we fasting, yes, we pray also 5 times, but we fasting from sun rays to sunset. You now you don't eating, now you don't drink, you have to look about the poor life. The poor life they give me, yes, for example, for ourselves you have, but don't eating to make feeling about the poor, and after that you're supposed to help the poor people.
So like
yes.
charity?
Yes. I'm imam here. Yes, I'm lead the salat and give a speech for about Islam and teach the people about pray and wudu and fasting and everything about Islam.
What do you think of the current attacks that are done by ISIS?
This not from Islam.
Exactly.
In our Islam, it's not our Islam only. Everyone knows Allah, knows the books from Allah. He doesn't believe about that. They kill the people. They hate the people. Yeah, it's not Islam. It's not Islam. No.
A couple months after the 9/11 attacks, my father and some of his friends were exiting a mosque after their Friday prayers, and maybe like a couple minutes into just exiting, like he hasn't done anything or he didn't talk to anyone, but he got attacked by one man. He and his friends got attacked by one man, but thankfully he wasn't armed or anything, and he was able to get out of it without any harm done. But still, it's something to think about, because it's just because of what he was wearing or how he looked that he had to deal with actual physical violence. I feel like this whole notion of making America great again is great in theory, but it's, instead of eradicating terrorism, it's actually feeding into the agenda of what is known as ISIS. And because terrorism itself is sort of more psychological warfare rather than physical violence, you know? Like, a terrorist organization's main goal isn't to bomb one place, blow up another. Their main goal is to incite fear and to promote hatred and to cause violence.
Now, luckily she wasn't assaulted, but she was kicked out presumably because of her shirt and the star. The shirt said, "Salam, I come in peace."
How was the media made the whole story so that they can make us believe that the terrorism is only from one nation. There is no other nation with terrorism, and to keep believe that it's from only the Muslims.
And for me personally, like just looking at the elections, Donald Trump says very hateful and hurtful things, and then when I think about it, Hillary Clinton does those things. So one is words and the other is action. So I think Islamophobia is prevalent within both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. It just looks differently.
The case we worked on was about the surveillance of specific neighborhoods and mosques and other parts of the community. You know, it might be a bar or a restaurant where Muslims hung out, or where the NYPD felt Muslims hung out. So they did a few things. They would send in informants claiming that they were trying to discover what was going on, but it came out that very often these informants were kind of creating the crime, trying to entrap people, it seems.
To challenge and dispel that kind of rhetoric in their community. So if someone isn't aware, like we have the technology, we have the tools, we have the resources for people to stop being ignorant and to really grow in their thoughts. And once you have grown in your thoughts, then I think it's the responsibility of white Americans to challenge their communities and challenge their families and challenge the people around them that perpetuate this racism, so everyone can be held accountable. And I think Muslim communities should also be standing in solidarity with all oppressed communities in the United States and fighting this racism and white supremacy together.